There you see there's nice cattle here, Black Angus cattle. They're up here in the shade. Right here by the pond, get them cool breeze off of that pond. Sort of muddy here today. Had a lot of rain the last couple of weeks. Good breezy, cool day today. Sun shining. There you can see the old McCormick binder coming along. Doug and Dennis at the controls. Doing a good job. I worked on it yesterday and I think we missed 2 or 3 bundles in 3 or 4 rounds, so I thought that was pretty good for an old piece of equipment. Take a closer look at some of these wheat shocks. This wheat is just a little short, so you can't make as good a shock as what you'd really like to. But one of the older gentlemen here in the neighborhood, Mr. Kenapple, he told us how they used to make the shocks, so we had some pretty good advice. Had several of the fellows around the neighborhood stop in, check the old binder to see if everything was running up to par. There, it's hard to keep it focused just in. I'm not really used to the camera, so we'll just do the best we can with it right now. You can see how well it's filled out. Looks like there's going to be a lot of wheat here. Hardly any weeds in the crop. There you can see the binder coming around again just before it makes a turn. See if we can zoom in just a little closer here. That thing is designed in such a way when you make a turn, don't leave any grain standing. It makes a good clean 9-degree turn. A little carriage on the side there that you just seen trip. Doug controls that on the seat he's sitting there, and he'll have 7, 8 bundles on there sometimes before you'll trip it. That makes it easier for the shocking men. Shock it up. There he just trips again. You can see it flipping them out there. Hey, Doug! There, he just dropped another bundle. There they go off into the wild blue yonder. Now we'll look down here, and I believe Dennis told me this was what they call Sudan grass. Makes a lot of hay. He grew this last year. Pretty well satisfied with it, so he's trying her again this year. Right next to that you can see his corn here. Looks real good. See a lot of corn in there. Field there, you see his tobacco patch if we can get into a little closer here. The plants have just been recently set out. They'll be growing pretty fast now. It takes about 90 days to get up to harvest. That's the old house up on top of the hill there where it has the trees around it there that you can see. Machinery shed, barn. And there you can see the big old oak trees where the part of the top is dead there. That's hay field over in that area there. Yeah, sure is pretty today with the wind blowing on it there. Now we'll take another look at the wheat field here. There he comes, make another round. There's a big old bull laying there on the ground, taking it easy today. Right at the edge of the shade here, right next to the water. See the close to the pond here, getting that cool air off the pond. Nice cool breeze back in the woods there. Scott and Janet on the wagon now coming down to help maybe bring a water jug. Everybody's needing water today. It's getting hot. Scott, he has a time on that wagon, the tractor. I think Scott's going to be a farmer. He really enjoys it. Old dog laying up there on the wagon. Yeah. Little action, Scott. Little action. That's really good, Janice. That's good. It's looking good. What kind of binder is that, Scott?
McCormick Deering.
McCormick Deering. Is that a pretty good binder?
Yes, there is.
What kind of tractor you got pulling that?
International First Rate.
That looks like a pretty new tractor, is it?
Nope.
It's been well taken care of, so I guess.
Yep. That's one ass man.
Well, that's all right.
Yep.
What kind of tractor is that you're going to have in the big threshing if you get it all ready to go?
1936 McCormick Deering.
Is it a pretty old outfit?
1930.
1930. Oh, that is an old one. Be good if we had it going now. We could put it on that binder.
Fall up the weed a little bit, though.
We'll get her going.
Yep. Trying to get Doug to wave. Oh, come on. Doug waving?
Doug's a little shy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he sees himself on TV. See what he's got to say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the dog's name?
Boo.
Boo. He's a big old bird dog.
Irish setter.
Irish setter. He's a pretty one. Yeah. Yeah, he's really a pretty one. He's a little warm today.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd last long at it. How old do you reckon that binder is?
I wouldn't have any idea. Probably 2 years old as I am.
You don't think so?
No, I was kidding about that. Might have had another Oliver. I come from church. I believe it's over by
Steiner's got one.
Steiner, yeah. Boy, did you get that in Marty?
I don't know where that came from. Did Murdy have one like that or what?
I was thinking I heard Bill say
Got
something.
wide front end, don't it?
Yeah.
One that I got, one bill said. I mean, the 1650. Yeah,
I think it's 1650.
I think, seemed like I did remember one sitting over there. I had never
Murdy's
seen it.
has got a 1850 or something like that. But Jay Wolf used to have
Maybe that's what
a
it was.
diesel wide front end.
Maybe. I've seen one somewhere, but I can't remember what it was.
He's trying to sell me.
First
Trying to
time
sell
I
it.
seen that, no why. He must have just got a letter.
No,
Candy.
already did.
Well, how'd you get on? Sitting there on the wagon?
You see the tape moving?
What's the movie?
Last coming down the tractor, he got shot.
Oh. You take some pictures of them too?
Big window.
He's doing me last year on the lake.
Now, I'd say that's a good shock of wheat right there. That looks pretty nice, that one right there does. What do you think about that, Mr. Canapple? You think it looks about right?
Yeah, it don't look bad.
That's about the right size. You get them too big and they're hard to cover up.
Yeah, I know that. Sometimes you can pull them in at the top.
Yeah.
And I always thought get a few more in them, they'll stand up better than they will. Just 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's right.
Come a tornado, probably it'd be over in Elizabeth.
Yeah. Yeah, but storm hit this stuff light as it is, no telling where it wind up. Pretty rough up here. You hear all that different noise this machine makes. Huh?
They're recording sound too?
Yeah. How we doing, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the wheat going right on the carriage there. Yeah. What do you think about this machine, Scott? Think it'll do all right?
Good.
Okay, how's that look?
Yeah, pretty good.
All right. Okay, that looks good. Now that looks good. As you can see, we're just about finished running the binder here at the Denis Thomas farm today. So you may not get to see this for a long time, or maybe even not for the rest of your life. So you can tell all your friends about this now.
I guess 2236.
Okay, I will. Yeah. Go up there by it, Scott. What kind of tractor is it? A 2236 McCormick Deering, huh? Oh, that sure is a big tractor. That's really a nice one. Bet you'll go a long time before you see another one like that. This is a big old dead oak tree right here. Dead on one side and alive on the other. Sure has shaded this family down here a many a day. Well, there's Doug on the left. Sitting next to him is Dennis, then Scott, then Janet. The whole Thomas clan right there. Mighty good looking family. And there's the puppy dog on the ground there. Another big hound dog. I believe that's a big bird dog there. There's that big old tree. Look how big that thing is. Boy. There we go. There's the new house there, and right next to it's the old house. Right there. Big maple trees there in front of the house.